You want to just wing this?
Yeah, let's wing it. We're
All
already
right.
started. That is the intro right there.
Hey guys, it's Ray and Jeff, and we are totally in summer mode. We were reflecting a lot on how we wanted to continue daily drop-in and teach better talk as we enter into summer festivities. So guess what? I think you're just going to get a little bit of Ray and Jeff time. Jeff, are you okay with this plan?
Yeah, we are totally in summer. Like I'm on my porch, my front porch, with my feet kicked up, with my I don't even have my flip-flops on. They've been kicked off. My dog's chilling out over there. So here we are. This is very well planned, very well thought out, very scripted. And it's gonna be incredible. It's gonna be very powerful.
No, I kind of like this though, because you and I were in the middle of a meeting brainstorming what we were going to do to continue to support our podcast crew. And we said, hey, like, why not just record something right now? We'll put out an episode once a week. We'd love to not only talk shop about education, but also, I don't know, give you some team updates on all the things going on. And our hope would be that we not only are still able to be a part of your summer a little bit, but also kind of give you some tidbits on what Teach Better has planned and where we're headed for the fall. Should be kind of cool.
It should be. So like you're trying to tell me there are things going on with the team. There are updates to give. Hold on. Can we back up? I want to back up. I want to make sure that no one missed what you said. We were like, we were just in a meeting.
Yes.
It was not supposed to be this. We were just in a meeting and we came up with this idea. We're like, well, maybe we can do a little bit of you and me. And I'm like, well, when are we going to record? Because it's almost the weekend. I'm gone 4 days next week on the road. And you're like, so would you do it right now? And I said, yes. And you said, you're saying yes, but I think you're saying no. And I said, and then you hit record and here we are.
Here we
So
are.
like, this is like raw. This is it. Welcome
Okay.
to our meeting, family.
But that's what our crew loves. Like, as a Teach Better family, we give it to you straight. And this is legitimately, we were brainstorming what type of episodes to put out this summer. And the best things we could come up with was replays from Daily Drop-In over the last year. I mean, you guys know this already. We went live every single day, Monday through Friday, with different guests and all the shenanigans. My struggle is, friends, like, if you wanted to listen to that, you'd go back and listen to those episodes. We've been doing episodes forever now. First as Teach Better Talk interviews, transitioned into Daily Drop-In. I think we do a summer of, Daily Drop-In Teach Better Talk 3.0, where we give updates all summer long on what's going on with the team.
So are we going to do this daily or are we doing weekly?
Like, we are going to do weekly episodes.
Weekly. Yeah. So this is like weekly drop-in.
It's a weekly Jeff Ray hangout shenanigan update.
I like it.
But we have a lot to talk about. I mean, even today, Jeff, you and I have spent the entire day in meetings. We actually did a full debrief on a huge workshop we just revamped. Like, we have updates on the team that might be a little gossipy, but we also have some like actual educational content going on. I mean, geez, Chad Orshowski was just on the road 4 days this week working with Educator. So it's not like we're sitting on our butts like you are, Jeff.
He is actually 5 days this week.
Oh my God.
He had training. He had spent 2 days on Monday, Tuesday. Then he's with another group on Wednesday, Thursday, and with another group today.
Wow.
Crazy. You were out this week as well. You and Katie were out with a school, and Dave's been on at least one, I think. Yeah. I don't know. I'm the only one who's not doing anything.
I was going to say, if you're watching the video of this content, which by the by, if you're listening on the podcast, we love you. And this is actually like content for you.
Are you recording this video and putting it out too?
Oh yeah. We have this video.
I didn't.
You look great, Jeff. People want to see your beautiful face. I was saying, if you're looking at this video, Jeff is literally sitting on his porch with like no fancy schmancy stuff. So
nope. Now
I'm wearing overalls. Can we talk about that?
You have overalls on.
I have overalls on. I'm like gonna bring back the overhaul. To be clear, other people have brought back overalls. I'm just trying to be cool.
I'm cool. I like it. You're very cool.
They're like linen overalls though. I'm not wearing like a heavy jean material.
Can you flip them backwards and go crisscross style?
Yeah, it sounds like you were gonna sing to me there, like the crisscross song. That's what I thought you were gonna do.
Jump.
Yeah, jump. Come on.
Like, is there a crisscross song that I wasn't like? Is she old enough to know who crisscross is, or is she talking about some other crisscross song? Like
It's been in movies. I know the song.
It's been in movies. It's been in movies as one of those oldie songs.
Wait, can we like legitimately do a little bit of an overview of what we worked on this week? Because we actually had like
Yeah,
a ton of
yeah,
content.
yes. I think that's a much better path to take than talking about crisscross. Not that I don't respect them, but I think it's better.
You do know, because this is why I love our Teach Better community, you do know that because we talked about this, we are going to get direct messages of people talking about the song and sending us the audio. You do know it.
Okay, well, I'm good with that.
I love it. I really love when you guys direct message us that you're listening. I always wanted to have like a secret word in the middle of the podcast episode that if you guys like direct message us, you got like something. I still think that that's like the best.
Do you remember the time where we did a secret word and that meant that you had to put green hearts in the comments? And I was like, hey, we don't say better that much. Let's use better. And you hated green hearts for 6 months?
Literally, I still see them in my sleep. It creeps me out.
With that said, if you DM Ray on either Instagram or Twitter,
do it
with the word, I'm gonna do a phrase. The phrase
like a full phrase,
semi better. So semi hyphen better. I will get you something from the swag store.
Wait, do you know that my brother-in-law used to like follow me on Twitter when we used to do Twitter chats with like Teach Better? And now he will occasionally send me hashtag Teach Gooder. That's like his thing. Hashtag
I did know that. I did know that. It's good.
Uh-huh. I like that. So what's the phrase? Sorry, I got distracted.
I'm changing it. Now they have to send you a DM with hashtag Teach Gooder.
Hashtag Teach Gooder.
Let's see if they continue listening.
I love it. So good. All right. What have we done this week? So it's Friday. Happy Friday, friends. We're going to be recording this episode during random times during the week. We cannot promise you consistency just because our life is crazy over the summer. You guys know this already. We have like obviously a bunch of team members that are full-time, a bunch that are part-time, but summer, like because nobody's typically in the classroom all summer long, there's just shenanigans on the Teach Better team constantly with work being done and schedules are nuts. But I feel like I'm like in more schools over the summer than sometimes I am throughout the year. We're like so busy working with different groups of teachers all summer long. Chad and Dave and Katie, their schedules like don't lighten up over the summer at all.
No, so I actually had someone the other day ask me. We were with someone it was a teacher that lives on the road, and then my neighbor said about he just finished up teachers, like last week, and then my neighbor was like, "Oh, that's great," and he looked at me, he said, "So, are you done for the summer too?" And I said, "Well, no, it's actually really weird. June and August are really busy months for us. Yeah. Obviously, August is a busy month for all educators, but like for us, it's really busy. July slows down a little bit, but only a little bit because we do a lot of work with teachers who are either going longer into June, or that's when they do a lot of their professional development and training. We do a lot of work throughout the summer with leadership teams and stuff like that too. So you're right, it does not slow down.
This is constantly a big argument I have with my mother. Over winter break, she's always like, "Why are you working over winter break?" And I'm like, "Mom, our people that we love talking to are finally relaxed over winter break. We engage with them a ton over winter break because they're like free and available to hang out. We're constantly doing more on like the teacher off times, which nobody understands. Educators are always working. It's crazy. It's crazy."
Yes. So some of the things we've been doing. So this week, there was Chad was doing some assessment training, and there was some other, I think some DOK training, but also you mentioned earlier, like this was the first week that we ran a fully like revamped, reimagined, rebuilt grid method training.
Yeah.
Which has been a project we've been working on for 8 months, almost a year now of revamping that.
11 months we've been working on
this.
Mm-hmm.
So if you know us, there's a really good chance you know what the grid method is. It's the framework that we train on for utilizing mastery based on in a new classroom. And it's, sort of what started the company was this brainchild of Chad's, and the current iteration of the workshop and the training we do has been around for a while. It's been tweaked, it's been updated, but it's been, the foundation of it has been the same for a while. And for the last 11 months, let's call it last year, specifically you, Chad, and Dave have really been digging into it, behind the purposes and the intentionality and objectives of the training. Completely revamped it. It looks gorgeous now. The new workbook is.
I have it.
Yes. Oh, it's just, can you show it on? Yeah, it is beautiful. The paper, like, is just a better paper for writing on. It's just, there's so much in there. It's so awesome. Um, and so that's been really exciting. You actually ran the first for the whole team. You ran a 1 day workshop the other day with
Good.
Katie,
Yep.
which is awesome. And Chad ran a 2 day as the first time doing that. So that's been a process. I'm curious if, and I want you to, are you showing more of the book? She's
I was
looking
gonna
at.
say, I know you guys can't like go purchase this book because
You
it's not
actually
gonna, it's not,
can,
well, you can, but it's not gonna match any trainings right now unless you like are in a in-person training,
in which you'll get one anyway.
and you'll get one anyway. But like, if you guys want, you can pick it up. I just like it. It's so clean. It's kind of has a lot more activities in it. I just
Mhm.
really love the interaction that we've incorporated in the workshop. It's so fun.
And I would touch Ray. You said it won't match any training. So what she's referring to is like if you take the online courses, those are not updated yet.
Yes.
So the older workbook is still available because it lines up with those.
Yeah.
This workbook you can get off of Amazon, but it's a lot cheaper. Just come on to our trainings. But it will be updated. I don't know when that course is going to get updated, but that is in the works. It's a big project. It's a lot that goes into it. Speaking of courses, we have courses coming too. Can we shift that way now?
I know. I literally just was working on that this morning.
Yeah, I know. I
People
saw
like,
all the things come through.
yeah, I was gonna say, like, I don't really know what I do on the team. I do a little bit of all the things, but one of the things I get to do is oversee like course, like the audience experience of the course. Like, what do you see visually, things like that. So, yeah, I was just working on our July course. We have a July course with a brand new author. You guys know and love our author. I don't know if we're allowed to release who the author is yet, but I will tell you, you will love them. You know them, and they're brand new to our academy. So it's going to
I
be
think our podcast family always gets the inside scoop, and we're a little ways into this, and if they've sat through all this nonsense, I think we can give them a little, can't we?
Why not? Go ahead. Are you gonna? How much are you gonna tell them? Like the author and the topic?
I don't know that I know the full title well enough to say
So
the
there's a
topic.
difference. There's a difference between you not knowing, so you're not going to tell them, versus you knowing and not telling them.
No, so I'm not telling them that because I don't know, but I know it's Aaron Healy that's creating the course. And it's
Yeah.
called Making Your Mark, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And that's about where my knowledge ends because that's
So
all you guys tell me.
it's all about being a teacher leader. So we're going into like not only new teachers, but also educators that have been in the field for a while. How do you make your mark? How do you leave your mark with any group, organization, team, school, anything in between? You guys already probably know this, but I have stalked Erin Healy's career since the very beginning. And the fact that she joined the team this year was kind of like a bucket list that we finally convinced this incredible educator to be a part of our crew. So the fact that she is officially now a course creator in the academy, I think is killer. So I'll be out like the second or third week of July. So you guys will be able to take that course. And by the way, it's free. So you don't have to pay, you don't have to be a member. Obviously, you should be a member of our academy, but it's only $9. But if you're not, it's free.
Teachbetteracademy.com for all that. Can we give them a quick, do you know off the top of your head, like, so that's July, right? Like, and then
Yep.
like, do you know the either the people or the topics for like August, September, October off the
I
top of your head?
Yes.
Which one do we want to share? People
I
or
think you guys
topic?
should know. So you can plan ahead, right? So July is making your mark. That's a free like educator empowerment strategic like course. Definitely go check that out from Erin Healy. August is actually Olivia Chan, who, oh my goodness, talk about an educator we know and love.
Yes.
Hers is going to be all about like fostering relationships, whether you're entering into a new school building or you're headed back to the same community that you've been in, but you want to continue to foster those great relationships with colleagues. So it's going to be interesting both from an admin perspective and from a teacher perspective, because Olivia actually serves in both roles throughout the year. We're trying to make sure that you and your colleagues foster the best relationship humanly possible. And it's perfect for August as we head right back into the school year. September is something we have never explored before. I'm so excited for September. This will be Katie Miglin and Sarah Jesse, also two team members on our team that I'm sure you guys are familiar with. Maybe not so much Sarah. Sarah actually is the creator of all those blog images you see. If you ever are a guest blogger with us, those beautiful images that are created is Sarah Jesse. They're actually doing a course on how to create an interdisciplinary lesson plan that's team wide. So when you're looking at that middle school model of teaming where the social studies teacher works with the science teacher and the math teacher, they're going to talk about how to create an entire interdisciplinary unit. And it's modeled off of the one that they've done together for, I don't know, a decade. So I'm so excited for you to see the entire process. I've watched this interdisciplinary unit myself when I used to teach alongside them, and it is as epic as possible. So I literally will be taking that course myself because I want to know how they do it.
I can't believe you just gave them both the authors and the topics for the next 3 months.
I know, but I didn't give them October. I'm not giving you all those details.
We're doing a course in October and the conference in October. That's a lot of it going on, and Halloween.
Wait,
That's a
let's touch
lot.
on the course. I know we're like way over the time that we said this episode would be.
Yeah, this is not. Yeah, we said like, hey, we'll do 15 minutes, as if you and I can talk for 15 minutes and stop.
Okay, but let's talk about the conference because we also worked on the conference today.
We did work on the conference today. We talked about stuff around the conference.
So here's the update we want to give you. Speakers have been notified. So if you applied and you didn't get an email, then something went wrong. Whether you accepted or not accepted, you should have received an email from us. So just an update. However, speakers have been updated. Schedule is actually available. If you guys go to the Teach Better Conference website, I don't think many people know that. You can see.
Is it actually done yet? I know you can go see it, but I don't think it's in there yet.
Oh.
I don't think the sessions are on there yet. Like the general schedule's on there, but but the details are being populated over the next like week and a half if they're not already. She may already have a lot in there, but all the speakers are in there.
It's really.
You're probably noticing some graphics of people sharing out like I'm presenting, but also some really awesome graphics are coming out over this weekend and into next week. So
yeah, it'll be really cool.
Can you hear the massive truck that's driving by my road right now?
No, we can't. This is an off-the-cuff podcast. We want all the truck noises, but we can't hear it at all.
Funny because I can't hear you at all right now.
I will say we also discussed swag. There's going to be this like specialty Teach Better Conference 2022 t-shirt that is not going to be released until the day of the event, obviously, but we just decided the details behind that too. So shout out to Joshua Stamper putting together that design.
And that's going to be available at the conference in the bookstore.
Yeah.
Which is another thing at the conference. We have quite a few books that have been entered to be sold there. If you're an author, you can go over to teachbetterconference.com and find that there. It's meant to have your book sold. Whether you're joining us or not, you can have your book there, but we'd love for you obviously to come out. And then as long as I'm talking about it, I also mentioned like Podcast Row, we got another one of them signed up. So I think we have like 11 or 12 podcasts coming out right now to record live episodes and interview people. Like that's super cool.
Yeah. And I know this episode isn't coming out like the day we're recording it, but tomorrow we have a like in what's it called? Inside network event.
Exclusive?
Like exclusive. Thank you. We have an exclusive podcaster event tomorrow, which I assume when this episode comes out, it'll be after the fact. So definitely go follow up with somebody and see how it went. But we have an exclusive podcaster summit tomorrow, which is I'm actually really excited for. I have nothing to do with it. I just get to show up and learn, but should be kind of cool.
Yeah, that's 4 hours of PD that we're bringing some awesome folks in to do for specific to our podcasters that are on the podcast network. So if you go to teachbetter.com/podcast, you can see all the amazing podcasters that we have on there. So that's exciting too. That's pretty cool. So shout out to all of our podcasters.
See,
what else is going on?
We have a ton of it. We just did a focus group. Our whole ambassador program is being revamped via our current ambassadors. We're conducting 3 different focus groups this summer. There's a ton going on. I feel like we're boring all of you with our team update.
A lot going on. Yeah. I think we're good.
How are we going to end this episode?
I was literally about to say, so how are we going to wrap up these episodes? Like, is there a certain end in here? Like, do you want to like come up with like some sort of chance or something that we do? Like, is there a script that we can do like where we go back and forth, or you just want to like just cut it right now?
No. First off, we need to do a recap really quick at the end of every episode, and then you need to end with that really annoying line that haunts my dreams that you used to say at the end of every Teach Better Talk episode.
Oh geez, I thought before you said that, I thought you were talking about like when I call and say, hey, I have a question. I thought that's what you were talking about.
No.
Gotcha. I know what you're talking about.
Okay, so here's my recap, friends. Welcome to the summer episodes of the worst podcast you've ever listened to. We're really, really appreciative that you were here. We're doing a mashup of Teach Better Talk podcast, which transitioned into Daily Drop-In, but now it's the summer. Daily Drop-In isn't happening. So we're going to put out an episode of just Jeff and I giving you updates, not only on the team, but talking through education and anything in between that we think of or that you tell us to talk about, because you guys know that we don't make decisions without you guys pushing it on us. So we hope that you tune into the next episode. We're so sorry for this one.
Can I pitch an idea, and then maybe people can message us or tweet at us or DM us or whatever, and let us know if they like the idea. Like, we're gonna do these, but maybe like, what if we occasionally like pulled someone else in on one of these too, like randomly? Like, they have to be on their porch too with no shoes. But like, I have some ideas right now. Now I think this has become a thing.
We just want to hear, do you want only Ray and Jeff shenanigans, or are you open to other people joining the very casual summer edition of our podcast?
Or do you want no Ray, no Jeff? That's an option. Just throwing it out there. Most important thing is go to teachbetterconference.com. Come hang out with us in October. We want to see you there. We want to high five you, hug you, fist bump, whatever you're comfortable with. We're excited about that. So, and make sure you DM Ray with the keyword that was shared earlier, keyword or phrase, to get yourself something. It's a surprise. Ray's gonna let me know, and then I'll surprise you.
Okay.
It's typically pretty good when that happens.
Sure.
Okay. All right, Ray. Well, until next time, let's get out there. Let's teach better.
Bye, guys.